Уважаемые пассажиры, электропоезд следует до станции Ярославский вокзал со всеми остановками, кроме Маленковская.
The suburbs of Fresno, as you may see, not very picturesque, especially in spring. There is no green grass, that is why you can see a lot of litter. Soon we are going to have so-called subotnik, that is the special meeting when people clean all the territory. That is a volunteer work, no one forces anyone to do it. So if you like to help to clean your city, so you go out and clean the litter, the bottles from the road. That is one of our... Ой, как тут грязно, да ё-моё. So that is our company, Майский чай. They pack tea, also some other products. So they give a lot of working places to people from our city. And that is the queue of cars where I usually stand when I go from my dacha. Now we are near Фрязино-Товарная railway station. And behind that grey building is a beautiful lake that I have shown to you last summer. Soon we are going to continue our trips by bike. So rather warm now, but the streets are rather muddy. So in a few weeks I think we can start bike season 2018. As you may see, no snow in the forest. That is great. Summer is very close. As you may see, a lot of trees were cut. That is because of the snowfall and some small hurricane that we had not long time ago. And here, as you may see, also rather muddy right now. A lot of big puddles, pools, лужи, огромные лужи. Still a little bit of snow in some distance you may see, and right now you will see one of the dacha communities. They are not very prestigious because you may see electric lines, electricity lines. They produce a lot of noise that is not good for the health. Here also the electric line. And also there are many restrictions. You can't build houses very close. So a lot of restrictions if you have such dacha, so you can't do many things. Usually such dachas are rather cheap. You may hear that someone is listening to the music very loud, so personally I do not like it because so not everyone likes to listen to music that is playing in your player. But as you may see, the people are rather calm. They do not say anything. to the guy who is listening the loud music. So, as for me, I prefer not to quarrel, but to go in another carriage if it is possible, because now there are a lot of seats, so it is not difficult to do. But I think it is not very polite. You must have some respect towards other people. I think he heard me. We came here with Alex by bikes. By bike it is about 20 minutes to get here, but the road goes along the forest and not all the road is in good condition. That is Ивантеевка city. In Ивантеевка there are 3 stations: Детская, Ивантеевка and Ивантеевка II. A rather big city in Moscow region. But as for the train, so it goes only in the suburbs of Ivantеевка, so you won't see much of this city. Платформа номер 1 на Москву. Platform number 1 to Moscow. As you may hear, they do not make announcements in the English language, only in the Russian language.
Следующая остановка Ивантеевка, двери закрываются.
I get a lot of comments about traveling by train. People want me to go to Siberia by train. So guys, it is only interesting during 10 minutes, because usually there is nothing to show while you travel by train. So you go not through the city, but somewhere along the forests, along the fields, and you see almost nothing. So I think there is no much difference between to travel to Moscow from Frязино by train, because all the railways go in the suburbs of cities and also in some fields, so some isolated areas. That is why it is not very interesting. The only interesting thing will be to show you the carriage and, well, just some small episodes from the road. But that is 15 minutes. And I think it is not very interesting for you to see the whole trip. Also, I thought about going to some distant city by train, spend a few days in that city and return back. So I'm thinking about this right now, about this trip, but I don't know. First of all, it takes a lot of time. It will be about 3 or 4 days. And also it is rather expensive to buy tickets, to book a hotel, so to buy some food there. So it takes money. Ивантеевка. You may see the name in English also.
Ивантеевка, следующая остановочка, Ивантеевка 2.
So guys, if you like the idea of going somewhere by train for a few days, I may offer such an idea. We can collect some money, so if you may donate $1, $2, $3 to such a trip, I think the approximate sum of money that I have to collect is about 15,000 rubles. That will be enough to buy tickets and to book a hotel. And I think the nearest city where I can go for the weekend, that is St. Petersburg. So for 2 days it is possible to go there. And I think that 15,000 rubles or maybe 20,000 rubles will be enough. In dollars, that is about $300. Also, if we can collect only some money, I will add a little bit of my own money, and we shall go on a small trip. Ивантеевка 2. Right now, such fences appeared about, I think, 10 years ago. Before that, the entrance to the platform was free, and they tried to get some money from so-called Zайцы, that are those people who prefer to travel without tickets. In the suburbs of Ivanteyevka, they also have a very big factory. I don't know what they produce here, but, well, it looks rather interesting, especially for me. I like to watch different plants and factories. The day today is gorgeous. Today is the 13th of April, Friday 13th, and rather warm, about +10 and sunny.